Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I'm Chris and I'm a junior doctor currently based in the UK. So today's video is a bit more informal and unscripted, and I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things when I'm free, and that is all about food. As you can imagine, I came from Asia. I used to live in Singapore and Malaysia, so there were lots and lots of good food there. Finding food in the UK can be quite challenging. So today I'm going to show you guys what I usually buy in Asian grocery shops. So there is this big Asian shop called SeeWoo in Glasgow, and this is a place that I used to go quite often before lockdown, and today I went again. It is a huge Chinese supermarket, and it has all sorts of things you can imagine, from the different sauces to meats to noodles, rice, and even frozen food. So I've just been, and I can't wait to show you guys what I've got so far. So I think we'll just start off with the frozen food because I want to put them straight into the freezer. So I've got this huge bag over here full of Chinese groceries, and they all cost around £55, which in Sing dollars it's about, I think, over 100 Sing, so it's a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. So the first frozen food I've got from SeeWoo is this frozen fish cakes and fish balls assortment. So this is something that I always buy whenever I go to Chinese supermarket, simply because they are so easy to use. You can boil them, you can fry them. They taste quite savory, so you can put them in soups. You can cook it with vegetables or even meat and eat it with rice or noodles. This is a must to buy. And then you cannot not buy siumai. And so I've got a huge pack of siumai / Wan Tan. And again, you know, they're all frozen, so you could just either boil them. You can even, I think, steam them. Yeah, so it depends on how you want your wonton to be cooked. So yes, wonton and fish balls. So I'm just going to put them in the freezer and I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to continue to the snack food section. And so this is something I bought. I've never really bought anything like this before in SeeWoo. And this is a duck roll over here. It's crispy on the outside, and I think it's still warm, straight from the oven. And I'm just going to taste test it and let you guys know whether you should go and get it or not. It's actually very good. So it's got a very crispy pastry on the outside, but inside it's got this very savory duck and sauce that is sweet. It also has some vegetables and I believe like fried tofu or bean curd. So all in all, very savory, very good. So highly recommend. I would definitely recommend this. So this is also known as wife biscuits, and in Chinese it's called lao po bing. So I used to eat this when I was a child. I believe there is a husband version of biscuit. I'm not sure what it's called. And according to the description, it says here, delicious traditional puff pastry with a candied melon. So you can imagine it's crispy on the outside and sweet melony on the inside, and it's something that I always had when I was a child. So yes, this is a must as well. And speaking of other snacks, this is something I don't think that's very traditional, but it's something that I like a lot, and it's custard cream cake. So this is made of sponge cake, and inside the sponge cake you've got this rich custard cream that's quite sweet. This is quite good because the cakes come in little packaging on its own, so you don't have to eat them all in at once. We've got this as well. So this is Wang Wang Bing or Wang Wang rice crackers. Again, it's a snack. It comes with its own packaging on the inside, so you don't have to eat all at once. It's one of the childhood snacks of mine, so it's mainly for nostalgia more than anything. So yes, I would highly recommend this if you've not tried it. So I bought this just for fun. This is a Durian wafer roll, and I've not actually tried this before, and I don't know how authentic this is. I'm not truly a huge fan of durians. I mean, I've eaten durians before and I have no problems with eating them, but it would be quite a nice little gift to people who have not really tried durian as a starting point before you eat the real fruit. So moving on from snacks, we'll go to other important ingredients. And in SeeWoo, they have a range of rice and even noodles. So I bought this bihun or rice vermicelli, which is very good for frying or even to be used in soups. And then for rice, it is a must for all Asians to have a huge sack of rice because you cannot not go without any rice at home. So I bought this huge sack of rice. It's only 5 kilograms, and my favorite is this one, triple A, with the brand name is 3 Elephant. So I've tried this before. It's a Thai jasmine rice and it's really good. The rice that you make with this is very fluffy and soft. Other noodles would include instant noodles. So in SeeWoo, the instant noodles are quite cheap. So this one costs about 55p or 1 Sing dollar, but in other places it can be as high as £1 each. So you can just get any kind of instant noodles. What I like about this brand, Nissin, is that it has a lot of noodles in one packet, and the texture is quite firm and chewy, which is something I like. I also bought sauces, and I've got spice mix for Singapore coconut rice, Indonesian mee goreng, Singapore laksa, and Indian butter chicken. So I've tried this brand before and they are quite cheap. Again, I think it's about £1 for each packet, and they taste authentic to me. I also got dried mushrooms. So this is dried shiitake mushroom. What you do is, I know that they look very dried up, so what you do is you soak them in just normal cold water for 20 minutes to soften them before either boiling or frying these mushrooms, and they are really yummy. And I also got a Masamune curry paste. So they come in 2 sizes. Last time I bought the larger one and I actually had to eat them for the whole month, so it's not great. So you can just get the smaller one, and it costs £1.90p, and it's really nice. And then you can't go without Milo. So this is something that I drink all the time when I was a child. So it is made from malt extract, milk and cocoa. So it has this chocolatey, malty flavor to it, which makes it taste really nice and rich. Another childhood of mine, kaya jam. So I can't find this anywhere else in Glasgow except SeeWoo. So this is made up of coconut and pandan. And what I use this for is as a spread on bread. So I mix kaya jam with like any butter spread and put it on my toast, and it's actually quite tasty. So it tastes like pandan, sweet with a bit of coconut. You can't go without any chili sauce. So if you have seen my previous video on spicy Korean noodle recipe, you know that I like a little bit of spice but not too much. So this is Yo's chili sauce, and I believe it is more sweet than spicy. So there you have it. These are all the groceries that I bought not on a normal basis from SeeWoo. Do check them out if you happen to live in Glasgow, because some of the things are really good. So thank you for watching once again, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.